Imagine being out in the hot Texas heat for hours. Close to a dozen Greyhound bus passengers had to endure that this weekend, fighting dehydration and a possible heat stroke. But even after waiting hours, most were still unable to get on their bus. KTAB Night Beat reporter Avery Anderson spoke to some Abilene residents who experienced the situation.
No one should have to be able to sit out in the heat and not be told anything.
That's exactly what happened to Justin's uncle on Sunday.
He came here for a funeral for our mom, and Sunday we were saying our goodbyes and got everything situated and brought him to the bus station at 2 o'clock.
But the bus never came. It had broken down on its way to Abilene.
We understand things happen that you can't predict for.
This scene behind me, this isn't what it looked like here yesterday at the Greyhound bus station here in Abilene. Dozens of passengers had to wait outside in the hot, scorching Texas heat for hours.
Two of the girls started crying, and my uncle just turned to them and said, "You can have my seat, and I've got a place to stay, and I can stay here." But even then, me and my brother both just couldn't sit there and watch them sit in the heat and not do anything.
That's not what frustrated the Bowdens. It was how the employees at the bus stop handled the situation and the lack of decent customer service.
When we found out that there was not any assistance for them through Greyhound, we purchased some water for them and brought it out to them, and they were very happy to get that.
So they decided to help out.
I expect to be treated as I would treat someone. That's just the way customer service should be, and it's not, but that's the way it should be.
But if it wouldn't have been for the Good Samaritans, problems like dehydration and heat stroke could have been likely. Hours later, a bus finally came, but there was another speed bump in the road. There wasn't enough room on the bus, and once again, Bowden's brother was unable to get on.
And they've been, you know, a bus system for so many years, for so many people to help them get to where they're going, and people depend on them. And we understand that things happen, but the miscommunication and the lack of information that we got was just even more upsetting.
Leaving one Abilene family frustrated and looking for other means of transportation. In Abilene, Avery Anderson, KTAB News.
Thank you, Avery. KTAB reached out to Greyhound Bus corporate office but did not get a response on this situation.